Well, just over an hour ago, the Kansas Supreme Court ruled the state is not providing enough money to public schools. As a result, it is violating the Kansas Constitution. Well, right now, the state spends $3 billion each year on education. Parents and 4 school districts sued the state in 2010, saying that lawmakers backed out of promises to provide a certain level of funding. Now, this morning, the court says the state's poor school districts hurt even more when the state cut certain payments during the recession. Now, that case will now go back to district court to determine how much money Kansas schools should get. And as you can imagine, school districts have a lot to say about this ruling today. Sarah Hollenbeck just stepped out of the KCK Public School District headquarters. And Sarah, what's the reaction there?
That's right. KCK was one of the plaintiffs in this case, and they tell me that this is a big win for all of the students in Kansas. They tell me that these students were being gypped of a good education, and that this will certainly help their case in trying to get these students ready for college. Now, they also said since 2010, they have made major cuts in this school district to more than $47 million of cuts in its educational programs. That's 130 teachers, 400 staff members, less field trips, and fewer courses for these students. Superintendent Cynthia Lane says the Supreme Court's ruling affirms every child in Kansas deserves a quality education, and the state has a duty to ensure that these kids are prepared for their futures. Kansas City, Kansas public schools were one of the plaintiffs in the Gannon versus State of Kansas case, and the districts claim the cuts they had to make reduced their per pupil expenditures far beyond a level that was suitable for these students.
I hope as Kansans that we are clear that education is a priority and that we want to make sure that that's funded first, and then everything else we need to do follows that. I think we've gotten that upside down recently.
So the goal here right now in Kansas City, Kansas is to get back up to a good level for these students. What they want to do is make sure that every student is graduating with their diploma and is also ready for college or a technical school beyond that. And I'm also told that this could mean changes for anyone who lives in Kansas for their state income tax. We'll address that coming up in just about 30 minutes. Reporting live from Kansas City, Kansas headquarters, I'm Sarah Hollenbeck, 41 Action News.